Yah day. Top of the AM to you guys. Top of the AM. You hear? Forgive me, I streamed a little late today. 7 minutes. Some people say, oh, that ain't nothing. 7 minutes ain't nothing. But let me tell you, being on time and being where you're supposed to be is one of the greatest things successful people will tell you that works. You know? God day, Amperel, Be Like Foundation, God day, TikTok. Thank y'all for jumping on. Today is going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. Top of the morning to you. Top of the AM, top of the day, grand rising. Yo, we get up to get in another episode of our life. Welcome to the morning shift with Corey Cofield, where we shift your perspective to only see what you wish to experience. Today going to be an amazing day for you today. Today, you're going to meet the people conducive to helping you move forward. Today, you're going to line up and attract the people to you that's going to help you jump the line, right? How many know our perspective is everything? Our perspective is everything, man. How you see things is everything. Puddin', how you doing, young lady? What's up, Puddin'? What's going on? I always liked that name. I really did. I got a cousin named Puddin'. Yeah, her real name is April. Everybody call her Puddin'. So welcome. Guess what I got today? My tea. Well, I don't know why drinking tea make you feel distinguished. You're just like, and of course, I'm a big deal. Welcome to the morning shift with Corey Cofield. Y'all day. Today is going to be amazing. Today, we're talking about don't let your preparation prohibit your presentation. Ooh, check out the new hat, y'all. You feel me? Got the new merch. You know what I'm saying? Got the new merch. We got a lot of new merch in here, man. Got a lot of new merch. Make America dream again. I do not endorse any political party. Yo, look at this, bro. Come on. The denim. Look at this. Look at the bottom. We out here, bro. Y'all can go to CoreyCofield.com to pick up this stuff, man. Corey Cofield. If you see anything that's not there, just DM me and tell me what you want. We got it. Come on, man. We got it. We got my custom merch. And guess what I got on? We got our new Do Not Disturb shirts that came in, yo. I'm excited about that. Look at the back. Do not disturb. Do not disturb. How many know in order to get stuff done, sometimes you got to go on Do Not Disturb. You want to get something done, sometimes you got to put your life where everybody can't access you. Successful people know how to shut themselves off to the noise. And so on our Minderfest meetup, right? So we got the Minderfest. Let me tell y'all something about this. Excuse me. So we have hold on, sorry, y'all. 1 second. So we have our Minderfest Mastermind Society, right? It's an organization that I formed about going on almost a year ago, something like that. And it's basically where, you heard that iron sharpens irons. You heard that, the saying that you got to be around top performing people if you want to perform at your highest level, right? And so I started putting together a group of individuals that vibrate on a high vibration, people who only see what they wish to experience, people who take control of their lives and know that they dictate their life how they want to see it, right? And how many know that how many know that you got to be able to shut your life down sometimes in order to do what you got to do? And it's hard. I mean, I'm watching my words, but sometimes it takes a while to get around high vibrational people, people who think at a high level, people who watch their words and don't just speak anything just to be speaking it, right? So those are the kind of people that we put together with our master Minderfest Master Society, right? We meet every Monday on Zoom. Tonight we'll be there at 6:30 PST. You know, 6:30 PST. What is that? No, 7:30 Central and 8:30 Eastern. Thanks for the follow. So yeah, we'll be there. It's every Monday night. It's just where we bring high vibrating people together. We have conversations on money. Tonight we bring Brittany Reeves is back. She's doing a master class on Money Is My Friend, the best-selling book. Money Is My Friend. It shows you what's your relationship with money. If you're not drawing money to your day, to your life constantly, if you constantly find yourself in struggle, if you constantly find yourself in a fight with financial increase, then 9 times out of 10, or even more likely, you have a bad relationship with finances. And yeah, how many know that money is a frequency? Money isn't an object. Like, we look at the dollar bill, the $20 bill, the $100 bill, we think that's the source, but really that's just the frequency. I mean, excuse me, that's just a tangible expression of what money is. But money really and truly is a vibration. Money is a vibration, and you can draw it to you, you can attract it to you, or you can repel it. You can repel it. You know what I'm saying? How do you repel money? You repel money by lack of faith. You repel money by seeing what you don't want to experience. Keep playing mental pictures of lack. Keep putting yourself around people and environments that's suffering from lack. How many of you know that most really highly successful people, they don't deal with poverty? They don't deal with poverty. What do I mean by that? Right? So really successful people realize that when you operate at a high level, you only can keep in your frequency what you want to see in your life. So you don't have time to focus on poverty. You don't have time to go around, be in communities, just stuff that's poverty, right? And so that's why most successful people set up trust funds. They set up organizations and foundations, stuff like that, to be able to deal with poverty. And so that's how you do it. You gotta remove yourself to everything that got to do with poverty, right? I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to talk about broke stuff. I don't want to even be around people who function at low levels. And not that I think I'm better than anybody, because I don't. But like my dad said, I may be better off, right? Let me take a sip of my tea. Wait, I'm not drinking it right. I got to put the pinky up. No, let me drop my cup trying to be, no, let me cut it out. This cup too heavy. And so once you operate at a level where you attracting money to you, you have to be careful not to allow yourself to you got to be careful not to allow yourself to keep poverty in your paradigm, right? In your area, in your mindset. And so so just know that money is a frequency, and you can have a relationship with money. You really can. And if you find yourself in poverty, if you find yourself going through a lot of struggle when it comes to finances, if you find yourself always got more month than bill than money, then you need to be there tonight, man. We'll be on Zoom tonight at our Manifest meetup, right? So you need to show up. It's going to be on Zoom. If you don't have the link, DM me for the link. DM my moderator, Be Like Foundation. And so if you don't have the link, DM us and we'll get you the link so you can come out tonight to 6:30 p.m. PST. 6:30. What is it? 6:30 PST, 8:30 Central, and 9:30 Eastern. Okay, it's going to be amazing tonight. Brittany is going to be talking about this is the third week of our Money is Our Friend, Money is My Friend masterclass. So yeah, this thing gonna be amazing, man. It's you know what? Let me get this book. Hold on. My book came in. Let me find it here. I better be able to find this thing pretty quickly because it's irritating. Of course, not of course. I'm watching my words. I'm not gonna say of course because I don't know where I put my book right now. That's right. That's crazy. But I waited for my book, Money is My Friend, and I got it in the mail the other day. So yeah, Brittany will be going over. This is part 3 of Money is My Friend, a master class on your relationship with money. And if you find yourself struggling with money, if you find yourself always in some sort of financial need for some reason, it probably because you have to reevaluate your relationship with money. You got to reevaluate your thought process when it comes to money, and you can draw that frequency into your life absolutely, and where it's not a struggle, it's not a shortage out here. It's always enough to go around. The whole idea that it's a shortage on finances is a complete fallacy. It's a complete lie. Okay, it's never any shortage on money, right? You hear little things like money don't grow on trees. Lie. Y'all tell me, what is money made out of? Paper. What is paper made out of? Trees. So money does grow on trees. Grand rising destiny, go and light and wonder. Glad to see you. Glad to see you, Grand Rising. Hey, y'all share for me, man. Thank you for the gift. You're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All is well, Ryan. Thanks for asking. So look, we're talking about tonight on the Manifest meetup at 6:30 on Zoom. We there every single Monday, 6:30 p.m. PST, 8:30 Central, and 9:30 Eastern. It's amazing. Tonight we're going into our master class, the third week of Money is My Friend. Revealing your relationship with money. Money is a frequency. If you're struggling with it, if it's coming to you slowly, if you're finding yourself back into the same situations, just know that it's your relationship with money. You can draw money to you where it's not a shortage at all. Money is like the tide of the ocean. It comes in and it goes out. And once we believe that, that's one of the perspectives that successful people realize. Successful people realize that money is like the tide of the ocean, right? It comes in and then it goes out, right? But see, most of us just want it to come in, and then we get scared when it starts to go out. We're like, oh, no. And we want to hold on to it and clutch our purses, clutch your pocket, like I'm not letting that now. But see, that mindset will draw more poverty to you. If you realize that money is like a frequency, money flows. That's why it's called currency, because it's a current. See, the wealthy realize this, and the wealthy realize this, but see, they don't put it out. They don't subject all of us to this. We too busy learning states and capitals. right? Like that's going to pay you. It's cool to know your states and capitals, but that's not something mandatory in school. They should be pressing down your throat. Because over in China and these other places, they ain't learning that stuff. They learning math. They learning reading and educational and technology stuff while we learning what's your states and capitals, right? We need to be having conversations about money and frequency at that young age. So money is a current, right? It flows. It goes in, it comes out, right? And once you realize that money goes in and it goes out, it allows you to just rest in the frequency of money. And when you have something you pay right away, you say, oh, I got it, right? See, some of us have money put up, like you have a few dollars put up, and then when some come up, we like, how am I gonna do this? And you worrying about it. But listen, if you have it, it was meant to take care of the need at that moment. See, money isn't a situation. Money isn't an event. Money is not an event. You just don't get money, right? It just don't pop up. You don't get money. First of all, wealth is built. Wealth is built layer by layer by layer by layer by layer. Wealth and financial stability is built. You build it. You build wealth over time. And so having the mindset to know that money is a current, is a frequency, it comes in and it goes out, it gives you the proper perspective. So when it's time to pay something, we're not worried about it. When it's time to let the money go out, we're not overly concerned because we know it is a tithe. Nobody sits around and wonders if the tithe of the ocean gonna come back in. Nobody wonders that. They let it the tithe go out, low tide. Remember, in some places, low tide, and then at a certain time, the tide starts to rise again, because that's the flow. That's the universal law in regards to it. And see, listen, we can't look at money. We can't look at money as an event or something on the outside of you, right? Now, see, what's so crazy is I didn't even start thinking about this topic right here. I was on a whole nother topic, but when sometimes when you hear something, you just gotta go with it. Because most of us, we do struggle financially. But I'm letting you know, once we realize that money is not an event. You don't get money. It don't just you don't it don't money is a inside job. First of all, money isn't the thing that you see that you go to the store and spend and you take out your pocket and count and you hide under your bed or in your sock or in your bosom. That's not money. That's the medium in which money is expressed. It's through that note, right? But money is an inside job. Finances is come from the inside. You create wealth. See, you exude it. It's built in you. Wealth is in your DNA. Provision is in your DNA. Money is not the answer. That's why they say money don't buy happiness, because even though I beg to differ, just trust me, I didn't spend a lot of money like y'all have, and you be happy when you spending it. Now, I would say this: money don't buy long-term happiness. Money don't buy fulfillment. See, happiness and fulfillment is two different things. Fulfillment is when you feel accomplished, like I've done something. Money don't do that, because you can have money and still feel useless, right? You can have money and still feel like you can still feel like you lonely and all this stuff. But when you fulfilled, that means that you're walking in everything you're supposed to do, right? Welcome to the morning shift with Corey Cofield, where we shift your perspective to only see what you wish to experience. We here Monday through Saturday, right? And we stream it those days, every day but Sunday at 5:30 p.m. PST time, 7:30 Central and 9:30. 8:30. Yeah, was that 9:30? Yeah, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30 Eastern. right? We streaming on all social media platforms: TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, Instagram. So share the live with y'all, with somebody, y'all. Share the live if you're feeling with it. I'm gonna be here because listen, the reason why I'm up at 5:30, I got to get up at 4 in order to have this all set up and ready to run, right? And so right, y'all. Check the chats. Check the chats on all these social media places, and y'all will see the information is needed to be able to join us. But yeah, just know that I'm up every day at 4 o'clock to be able to stream at 5:30, right? And so we gotta know that I want to be up because I want to be one of the first things you hear in the morning. I want to be able to set your perspective to winning, right? We know because just if y'all heard some of my other episodes that we bring the statistics. We have factual proof on the things we're saying, right? And so we talked about almost 90% of our thoughts every day is reoccurring. Over 90% of our thoughts every single day is reoccurring. The same thoughts you had yesterday, the day before, the same thoughts you had 20 years ago. If you're not doing the work, you're having the same thoughts now. Now, the problem with that is the same thoughts equals the same results. So if you're still thinking, get some of my tea. If you're still thinking in the same way that you thought 10 years ago, you're going to be producing the same frequency, and that same frequency is going to draw the same things to your life. Are you still drawing the wrong people to your life? Are you still in illegitimate relationships that you should have never been in? Are you still struggling financially? Are you still struggling with different parts of your life that you know that you should have been over? Well, I guarantee you in those areas, you still possess the same thought pattern that you had when you first started the behavior. As a man thinketh, so is he. God been telling us forever that this is how it works. God been telling us forever that whatever's in your mind is going to be your life. Whatever's in your mind is going to be your life. So if you have a thought process of money don't grow on trees and it's tight out here, it's hard, you got to work and grind for everything you get, that's perspective is going to draw hard, difficult times to your life. But let me tell you, making money has nothing to do with hard work. I know people throwing their coffee at their phone right now. Shut up, heresy. I trust God. I work hard. I work by my blood, sweat, and tears. Every day I work hard. Are you still struggling? You still struggling? So what I got you? Do you know successful people, most billionaires and millionaires say they feel like they never worked a day in their life? Some people feel like they're getting up every day is not work. You know why? Because when you're walking in your calling, when you're walking in your purpose, it don't even seem like work. You getting up doing what you love. Just say right now, if you got paid to watch TV. If you got paid to watch TV and you love watching TV, you're not getting up. Listen, especially us, y'all. You know, black people. Black people love a job where they ain't doing shit. We love a job that we ain't doing shit in. Think about it. You meet somebody, bro, what you been doing, bro? I got a fire job, bro. I don't do shit. What you ain't work for, bro? We pride ourselves on I don't do shit. Nigga, what you do? Just man, I don't really do nothing. And we love that. We love that. But yet we turn around and think that that to be able to obtain the best things that God, that Yah, I started changing that frequency. I just looked up the word God and where it came from, and the whole meanings and all this stuff. And man, we got some really interesting stuff in our history. Y'all, let's really do some research on different things. You know what I'm saying? And the meaning of Yah. You know what I'm saying? Yah, I am that I am, the Almighty. Did you know Yah never gave himself the name God? He never gave himself the name God. That came from us, right? We said, you're a God. But we called everything God. You had the God of the sky, the God of the ocean, the God of the moon, the God of the stars. Hundreds of different gods that we made up in our own minds. And so we said, oh, you're God. So we put Yah on the same as all these other little gods that we done created, right? But Yah means I am that I am. I'm over everything. I'm amazing. I'm abundant. I'm over everything. Your little gods can't touch me. Can't touch this. Remember MC Hammer? Don't get me going. So let me say, even Yah says this, take my yoke upon you, for I will give you rest. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. Yet you got people that get with God and struggle more. Not Yah, God, excuse me, Yah. You get people that get with Yah and it get worse. Did you know more than 90% of the church, the people that save, the people that's worshiping Yah every day, they paying their tithes, they going to church, they doing all this stuff. Do you know over 90% of them people are destitute, broke, hurting, struggling? Right? Most people are going through that. Why? But Yah says, take my yoke upon you, I'll give you rest. My burden is easy. My yoke is easy and my burden is light. Excuse me. So when you link up with Yah, it's supposed to get better. It's supposed to get easier. Take my yoke upon you, for I will give you rest. My burden is easy. My yoke is easy and my burden is light. So what I'm trying to tell you, we have a backwards mindset when it comes to money. We're talking about tonight, y'all. It's going to be amazing on our Mindfest meetup tonight, 6:30 p.m. on Zoom. If you don't have the link, whatever platform you're watching this on, DM me. DM me, and I'll get you the link to jump on Zoom. It's going to be amazing tonight, 6:30 PST, excuse me, 8:30 Central, and 9:30 Eastern. We're talking about Brittany's going to be there. Brittany Reeves is going to be there with her mastermind class, taking a deep dive in the book, Money is My Friend. And we're talking about your perspective with money. Did you know your perspective determines your... What's going on, Evelyn? How are you? How are you? Thanks for jumping on. Did you know your perspective with money will determine how you receive it in your life? Did you know if you're struggling with money right now, if you're struggling with finances right now, that 9 times out of 10, it has something to do with your subconscious belief in regards to money? I guarantee you, it's no way you can be struggling financially right now and have the right perspective when it comes to money. You won't. So we've taken a dive into that today on our Mindfest meetup, man. It's going to be amazing tonight, 6:30 p.m. If you want to be a part of that, DM me whatever social media link that you watching this on, and we'll be there. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody here. Listen, I don't do this for the numbers. I don't do this for the numbers. I don't do this for how many views. I do this to get the truth out one person at a time. So if I got one person out here watching me, I'm amazed. And I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for every eye here. And let me tell you something. It's never been a big group to change the world. It's never been a big group to change the world. Do y'all realize that? So a small amount of us can shift the whole world. A small amount of us can shift everything, man, with our perspective. So I'm telling you today, believe with everything in you that you were meant for amazing things. This is Monday. We're going to enter the week believing that this week is it. This week you win. This week you meet the people conducive to moving you forward. Don't you know that a belief is all it takes? We're not waking up like, oh, here go Monday. No, we getting up excited because your job don't dictate your future. Your job don't dictate your future. Y'all know I be talking, but I just looked at TikTok. My moderator at it again. My moderator at it again with the block button. I don't know what make y'all think y'all could just come on somebody live and just talk crazy. Because Amperel will block you. I gotta have a tea sip because of that. I feel like when you drink tea, you gotta end like this. You feel me? With your hand like this. You drink your tea, set it down. Come on, bro. Money is a frequency. Money is a thought process. It's a belief. It's how you draw it to your life. It's what people have looked over. It has nothing to do how many hours you work. It has nothing to do with how much you tell them you're going to make in a year. Money is an inside job. Money is an inside job. You draw it from the inside of you. You draw it by your perspective and your belief system. As I said earlier, money is like the tide of the ocean. It comes in and then it goes out. And see, once we have this perspective, we're not afraid to let it out. See, listen, anything you resist, consist. I'm taking it. I guess y'all didn't think that was no bar. But I think it was a bar. For y'all that don't know what a bar is, I mean, I said some words that was powerful. Whatever you resist will consist. What do I mean by that? Whatever you fight against, like I had one of my buddies that said, man, he's doing some things, different things he feel like is not really conducive to helping him move forward. It's not like it's illegal or it's anything like that. It's just the fact that he feel like, hey, if I want to put drinking down, you know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like it's not like it's hindering me. I drink every single day, but I feel like I just want to I just want to get over it, And I'm like, okay, do your thing. But let me tell you something. If you wake up every day saying, I gotta stop drinking, I gotta stop smoking, man, I gotta lose some weight, man. I gotta lose this weight. I gotta find a husband. Man, I gotta get to this money. See, anything you wake up and you got that on your mind, your subconscious mind is resisting the fact that is in your life. And whatever you resist consists. So if I wake up saying, I gotta stop, man, I gotta get to this money, man. My subconscious mind is being programmed to think it's not here. And I don't have it. It's not in my possession. And even in the Bible, it says, speak those things as not as though they are, right? So you're supposed to see it as finished first. So, but if you can't convince your subconscious mind that you have something before you have it, you would never get it. So if you wake up saying, I gotta stop smoking, I gotta stop smoking, that's waking up your amygdala, right? Your amygdala. That's your part of your brain that's responsible for the fear reflex, right? And anything that your body fears and feels like it's a big thing to do, it's going to resist it, right? It's going to resist it. So the very fact that you wake up with the struggle in your mind, I gotta stop smoking, I gotta stop smoking, I gotta stop smoking. Your mind is going to be alarmed, and it's going to, and actually it's going to become harder not to smoke. Believe me, it's going to be harder not to smoke, even with you getting your body in shape. If you wake up like, man, I gotta get to this gym, I ain't gonna get to the gym, I gotta get to the gym, and you're being negative about it, and you looking at yourself like you've failed because you didn't do it, I guarantee you that won't work, and you will never pick up the habit or the action or the program that you looking to pick up. Thank you for the likes, y'all. I really appreciate that. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Can y'all share the live with a couple people? You know, if you whatever network you're viewing on it, just share it. Share it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, y'all watch these little fake pages, y'all. Okay. And anytime y'all see somebody like this dude on my live now, James Miller, talking about sharing more, I didn't know your smile could make an old man grow younger. That's all I'm telling y'all right now. So I'm in this group called the Salt and Pepper Gang, right? And so we got a lot of people, y'all. So y'all look for my page. I got a lot of fake pages and fake people that come and try to launder money out of women, and they do it all the time. We just had a lady gave somebody $7,000 because she thought she was going to be able to be at an event with us, and it was a scam. So when y'all see these little fake things like this, you know, on there, I wish I can block this comment. But when y'all see these little fake things on here like this, James Miller, it's fake. Okay. So when y'all see these comments from James Miller, this is fake. To be your friend. No, this is all fake. When y'all see stuff like that, Sharon, you see that, Sharon? On you it's a scammer. They're all scammers. So I'm letting y'all know that right now. When y'all see these people who make comments like that out of nowhere, they take advantage of women and women's wants to be loved, and they say all these little words to y'all like this. Let me put this trash back up here. Now, although Sharon is beautiful, and although, you know, hey, she definitely got a smile, she definitely got pretty eyes, she's all that, but this is a scam. Okay, so don't let nobody talk to y'all and be like that. I'm trying to delete it right now, but I don't see an option, so I don't want to really waste any more time. I just want to let y'all know that was some BS. You know, to be able to do that. And so anyway, let's get back focused, man. We ain't gonna let the scammers throw us off, right? But yeah, welcome to the morning shift with Corey Cofield, where we shift your perspective to only see what you wish to experience, man. You can delete the comments. Okay, you'll show me how to do it, Amperel. My moderator be on all this. She'll block the heck out your butt. You know what I'm saying? Right. You can't. These people take time making all these fake pages. So if y'all on TikTok, if y'all see it's a fake TikTok page of me, Corey_Cofield on TikTok, is all fake. You feel me? It's all fake. Be like, say they're a bunch of losers. But they be getting this money, y'all. They really do. Women be sending them all this money. We get it all the time with my guys, man. These women be sending them thousands of dollars to go on dates and all this stuff. Listen, that's why we got to understand that You got to meet people in your path. You got to meet people that's conducive to going where you're going. See, I told somebody the other day, I don't want to meet random people. Like when I look for, they was asking me, what am I looking for in a woman, right? And I'm like, or do I go out and look? What's the dating scene like for me? And I'm just like, you know what? I don't even be looking to date like that. You know what I'm saying? I just be like, I want to meet people in my lane, right? If you meet people in your path that you're supposed to be on, now, they're more likely to be, compatible to you. So what I mean by that, if I'm out speaking somewhere and I'm where I'm supposed to be, I'm out speaking and I meet somebody while I'm on that lane, then I'm like, okay, now that don't necessarily mean that person is unequivocally for me, but I'm like, okay, I met them in an environment conducive to like what I'm on, right? But if I'm at a club, everybody in there drinking, shot, like ain't nothing positive going on, it's just straight diabolical alcoholism. Yeah, I made it up. So what? Right? And you meet somebody at the club, you 9 times out of 10, like not saying everybody go to the club is out wretched, you know what I'm saying? But most women that you meet at a club and they out every weekend, they outside all the time. Like, I don't want no woman like that. Not saying that that's a bad woman, because you got good girls that do that, right? But I particularly don't want a woman that's out all the time, outside, shaking her goon-goons in the camera and twerking on live, right? That's not what I want for me. So I wouldn't, if I saw a woman doing that, I'm looking the other way. And so when you meet people conducive to where you're going is when you're walking in your purpose and in your path. And a lot of us have to walk in our path and our purpose, and we'll meet the people that we're supposed to meet. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Somebody on my TikTok said, no, that's Amparel said on my TikTok, she said, you meet a person like that, then that's what your relationship gonna be like. You know what I'm saying? And so we gotta quit being so desperate. We gotta know that it's okay to be alone. And let me tell y'all women this, the biological clock is a lie. It's been put in place by people that want you to rush into improper and illegitimate relationships. It's okay to be by yourself. And I'm telling you right now, men and women, if you can't be happy being single, you will never be married. You will never be married. You know why? You know why? You know why? Because Yah is not going to give you anything that takes the place to where he's supposed to be in your life. Yah wants number one priority in our lives. And the raw reality is, some of y'all women, I'm being 100%, some of y'all women, the minute you get a man, he becomes your God. Next thing you know, you make a God out of him. You skip everything that you're supposed to be doing with your life and you just chase this Negro. You chase this dude. You done put down everything that y'all put you on this earth to do, even your kids. You got people that play their kids for a man because they want to be in a relationship so bad. You got women that can have the best jobs ever, beautiful house, that beautiful car, making amazing money, body, they working out, they eat good, they do all this, but yet they will feel incomplete because they don't have a man. That's illegitimate. That's never supposed to be. No one is supposed to be able to make you happy. Happiness is an inside job. Now, you can meet people that add to what you got going on. But if you're a woman or man, and you looking like, man, when I meet my mate, I'm good. I'm telling you right then in my life, it will never happen. And you're going to be waiting and waiting, waiting. Like the old school, waiting. You're going to be waiting. Some of y'all don't like voice singing. I'm going to sing it to you. Waiting. You'll be waiting. I know I can't sing, but you get the point. You're going to be waiting because Yah will never give you something that so-called completes you other than his presence. And so some of us are repelling our relationships because we're going to put them in the wrong place. No one should complete you. No one should complete you. Can they come and add to what you got going on? Absolutely. But what I realized, ladies, listen to this. If you want to be married, I promise you, if you want to meet that person this year, change your perspective on who they are and what they'll do for your life. Change your perspective. Sherry be so supportive. She know I don't sound good. She still saying, sing it, baby. You ever had a grandmama, baby just not attractive, everything, but she still love her baby? And that's my baby. Baby up there like, grandma love that little bug. You're like, cover the baby up, okay? No, okay, my bad. I'm tripping. So look, I'm trying to tell you, you want to get a mate, change the way you see it. No one should complete you. You got people that think improperly. Look, everything in our life is based on perspective. And if you have the wrong perspective, you will get the wrong results. And if you need somebody in your life, you have to go about it the proper way to draw that person. First of all, you got to have a blueprint. Most of us don't really know what we want. We don't know what we want. We don't have the person in our lives. We don't even know what we want. What kind of man do you want? I'm asking you that, ladies. Let me ask you a question. Put it in the chat. How tall do you want your husband? Fellas, if you're in the chat, tell me that. What color hair do your wife have? I'm waiting. Somebody just put tall. No. That's like saying, I want a car. See what I'm saying? That's like saying, I want a car. What kind of car? It's a Benz, it's a Mercedes, it's a Nissan, it's all kind of cars. But if you haven't got detailed on what kind of car you want, how are you going to draw it to yourself? So I'm going to let you know right now, I want a Range Rover 2026 Range. Okay? I want it to either be matte gray with peanut butter seats, or I want it to be a doodle brown with orange seats. Range Rover 2026. That's the car I want. Hit the car about, oh yeah, she's, oh my bad. Yeah. I just want a husband to be amazing as me and prefer character over appearance. No. His daughter. Let me talk to you, beautiful. No, I know that sounds good. I just want my husband to be amazing as me, and I prefer character over appearance. That sounds so beautiful. But guess what? No, Yah wants you to have the desires of your heart. What type of man is yours, though? You have a preference, honey. His daughter, you have a preference. But see, what happens is we push our preference out the way. Because we feel like, okay, you know what? I just want a good man. That's because we've experienced things with bad ones. That's because we haven't had the proper relationships, right? Right? But what I'm trying to say, I get it. But what I'm saying is, ideally, If you could, then let me say, my daughter, if you could, if you can have it any way you wanted to have it, if it was Burger King and you can have it your way, how would you have your Whopper? Do you like onions? Do you like cheese? You want it cut in half? You want light mail? Light mail? What do you want? Right? I miss your comment. What you say? Amperel, put it in. I know what I'm trying to say is, listen, one of the viewers said, I've had them. I had ones that look good, smell good, sound good, with money, without money. I've had that. And so now, and obviously, since you said you had that, that means that they didn't work out right. So based upon that thought that it didn't work out right, you're now came with a thought to say, you know what? I don't want to choose. I'll just take whatever's good, as long as they just got a good heart. But what I'm trying to say is, just because you met these ones that had all that and it didn't work out, don't mean you still can't have exactly what you want. See, what happens in life, we bump into things and different things happen, and it shift our perspective. It shift our perspective. Ooh. Hey, Amperel say, I know his name. I get it, his daughter. Hey, I don't want no trouble. Like, I understand, man. Absolutely. To each his own. There's no beef at all. You know, it's no beef at all. But I just feel like the universe operates. When I say universe, I mean Yah operates by desire. Like, what do you really want? Right. And so if you put in your mind, I want a particular type of a person, you can attract that person to you. Right. And so the reason why I think that's important is because you have to track what's meant for you, right? What's his whole name? Emperor, I want to know your husband's name. You say you know the name. What is his name? What's his name? We're going to put this down. And so what I'm saying, I feel like a lot of us have the improper mindset when it comes to attracting that mate, right? And we really haven't we Emperor, you just she gonna put it. I'm not telling you. Sharon says she want her man to be 6'2" to 6'3". That's a good desire, man, and you absolutely gonna have that. Now, as his daughter said, you know, it's true. Like, that may be her desire, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I want to put that out. Like, honest, there's nothing wrong with the desire that she wants. You know, you can definitely have, if you feel like you just want a husband to just, you know, whatever is, you know, you're not worried about how he looks, and that's your perspective, and you are absolutely correct at doing that. Nobody can tell you different. But then you have people to say, I want to be detailed, right? So you got people who never had a car, right? Say if you never had a car and you've been wanting a car, you've been on the bus stop and all you've been seeing, every day you just watching cars go by and you on the bus. That'll make you say, you know what? I don't even care what kind of car, bro. Just give me a car. Give me a good running car. I just want a good running car. One that I don't got to worry about breaking down. It's going to get me to where I got to go. It's going to take me here. And we like to say, to get me to A to Z. All I need, if I need an A to B car. Some of us don't even go to Z. We just give me the A to B. Just get me home and to work. And we good. Now, that's good. There's nothing wrong with having that desire, because you have a right. If you just want a good car to get you to work, you have a right to say that. But then you got somebody to say, I want an exotic. I want a foreign. I want a Benz S550, the electric one. I want it white. I want a snowball white with white interior. That's okay too. You can be specific on what you want, and you can draw that to your life. I particularly feel like that if it's something that I want for the rest of my life, I'm gonna be particular in what I want. Right? I'm gonna be detailed. I'm gonna put out exactly what I want into the universe. And I'm gonna say, man, I want a wife like me right now. I know what I want my wife to be, right? I know I right now, based upon my life and what I've been through, and I've been married twice, right? So well, I know what I want. And another thing I want to say right quick is that a lot of us choose our mates and we haven't even became who we supposed to be, right? And so what I mean by that, I mean a lot of us, so I feel like this. I feel like this. You shouldn't go and get a fish tank until you know what fish you're going to buy. That's the example I use. Don't go run out and get a fish tank until you know what fish you're going to buy, right? So just say it's improper. You go out to the fish store, I need a 500-gallon tank, salt water. You go spend $10,000 for this salt water tank, right? You see $10,000 you spend for this 10,000 you spend for this tank, and then you go get a guppy. You'll get a goldfish, right? So what I'm saying is, hold on, I'm trying to block this butthole on here. All right, let me see this. Be like, where you at? Block this fool. Block account. Excuse me. Gotta go, bro. And so look at this. Thank you. Be like this fool. So you go get a big saltwater tank, pay $10,000 for a 500-gallon tank, and then you go get a guppy or a little goldfish. So you done bought something to house something that you ain't even have. So I feel like when we don't know who we are and then we go run out and get into a relationship prematurely, I feel like you're setting yourself up for failure. So I feel like we all need to just pause. We all need to pause and realize, okay, it's okay to be by myself, first of all. There's nothing wrong with me if I don't have a husband and I'm 40. So what? Or I'm 50, or I'm 60, or I'm 70. So what? Time is not the thing. Time is you're not running against time. It doesn't work like that. You're running against destiny. What's your purpose? What's your purpose? And that you can find somebody. I got a homeboy that just said his mom is 70-some years old and she just met the perfect man. And now they traveling, they living their best life. And he said his mom didn't really want to get married too early. And so she waited. She turned down a lot of different people. But now she was at a point in her life where she wanted to have somebody. And she attracted him. Somebody who's into traveling like her and all these other things. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what it is. It's like you can I feel like become who you're supposed to be. So me, I've been working really hard for the last 7 years of my life. I've been really working hard on developing me to be a person that can be husband material, father material, just working on my whole life, because don't you know it's not a manual on how to be a good husband, man. It ain't no manual on how to be a wife or a mother. It's no detailed manual. Now you got people that put books out and say how you do this, how you do that. But at the end of the day, your path is your path. And can nobody tell you what's best for you? I can give you detailed steps and say, hey, this is how you can possibly make it better. But at the end of the day, you have to evaluate everything by your life, what you were meant to do on your own. And then you can make it. So what I'm saying is we got all these perfect expectations of our fathers. Some of us hold on, some of us hold on to these grudges we have against our parents, against our families, against people. Listen, it's no manual on how to be your best friend. There's no manual on none of this stuff. You just go and you try it and you do it and you mess up and you come back and you do it again. So look, side note, release it. Release the people that hurt you, man. Some of them may intentionally did it. Some of them may intentionally did it. But you can't hold on to that stuff. It's like drinking antifreeze and waiting on your neighbor to unalive. It doesn't work. You're going to unalive. And holding on to anything on the inside of you is ruining your insides every minute. So let it go and know it's not a manual on how to be a human. People just do it. People just go and they do as they can. They mess up. We fall on our face. We fall on our face. But we keep moving. That was a side note. But what I'm saying is, let's work on ourselves. Work on who you're supposed to be. Become who you're supposed to be. That way you'll attract the right person to you. The right person to you. That's what we're doing. You want to attract the right person. And the way you attract the right person is becoming the right person. Become the right person. You become who you want to attract. So I think, y'all, we take some time to work on ourselves. Y'all see the name of my live. That what I was supposed to talk about today is don't let preparation prohibit presentation. That's what I was supposed to talk about today. It was powerful. I got all kind of stats and statistics and stuff. I had a whole thing planned, but it went a whole nother way because I feel like, I don't know. I just got to listen when I feel like, you know, what I should be saying. And that's what I did. So when people click on this and play it later, they like, this ain't got nothing to do with what he talk about. So I'm just letting y'all know. That's what happened. I had a whole nother thing planned to talk about today. You know, and it all changed. And I'm happy. It's cool. Because all I want to do, what I asked y'all, I said, just help me be what and say what the right. You did what was needed. Look at Amperell. You're right on top of it. Right. I literally said, I literally said today, I said, y'all, give me the words to say that somebody may be helped. Please. And y'all know what? If even nobody else was helped, I was. Some detours are meant to get you to your destiny. Absolutely. We look at detours as bad, like, man, I gotta go. But detours are really just meant to protect you, to get you to a place safer. Sometimes it may take you around about the way, but it's going to get you there. So that's right, Amperell. Detours, some detours are meant to take us to where we gotta be. And that's cool. So we gotta be willing to make changes, y'all. We gotta be willing to make changes. And I'm telling you today, you're going to absolutely meet the person that you were meant to meet. Be detailed about it. And like his daughter said, even if you just want, you know, a good person and looks is not what you after, then that's good. You got a right to be that way as well. The whole point is just to take time to visualize that person, to see that person in your life, to take time to experience mentally what that person would feel like, right? And so when you keep this stuff in the forefront of your mind, you draw it to your life. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Right? So yeah, y'all, that's I was about to say a whole nother thing. Like I said, that's all I got on this. We've been here on an hour, man. And, I'm appreciative. But tomorrow, though, I'm just going to do a little brief of what we're going to talk about tomorrow, because I guess I'll just take what I was going to say today and just do it tomorrow. But don't let your preparation prohibit your presentation. What I mean by that, like some people can spend so much time getting ready that they're not even ready when the presentation comes. You spend so much time preparing that you miss the presentation. Just imagine a boxer, right? You know how the boxers warm up? They're in the back warming up. Just imagine homeboy in the back warming up. Ding, ding, the bell ring. He supposed to be in the ring fighting, but he's still back there warming up, getting ready. And then he forfeit the fight. And so I say this because a lot of us are hesitant to move forward in our lives. A lot of us are hesitant into and taking all day moving because we're preparing. Oh, I'm getting ready, man. I got to get this. 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 No, you jump off the cliff and you build wings falling. Now, I'm not saying just be ill prepared and just jump out there. What I'm trying to tell you, the water don't still until you step in it. A lot of stuff don't come into play until you get moving, until you get going. So don't miss the presentation because of the preparation. You're sitting around preparing and preparing. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Back in the day in Detroit, Midwest, it was a commercial of a little boy, and his mom was making cookies or something like that, but he got mad at his mom, and so he was supposed to run away. And while he up there packing his bag, his mama laughing like, "Watch this." So she putting the cookies or whatever it was, she making it, and she put it in the oven right quick so the smell can come. Little boy packs his bags, drags it to the door. When he gets to the door, he smell. I think it was Malto Meal or something like that commercial, right? The little boy gets to the door. He opens the door. He stands at the door. I'm leaving. I'm going. I'm never coming back again. I'm leaving. You feel me? But he never leaves. He just doing this big announcement like he about to go. But the minute he smelled the food, he don't want to go anyway. He end up in there eating with his coat on. You remember that, Amperel? Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of us, we be doing when it comes to doing stuff y'all told you to do. I'm getting together. Here I go. I'm about to do it. Quick story. I had a guy of mine. He passed away now. And this is when I was in the music industry. And every time I would bump into him, he would be like, I'm in the studio recording. Got that album coming. I got that album coming. I mean, this dude said that for 6 years. And you know what? He ended up passing away and he never did an album. Never put the album out. Actually, he ended up getting on one of my songs. And I found out that was really the only time he was in the studio. But he had money. He ended up being my business partner, and he ended up putting the money behind me doing my album. He came up with a record label called Outlaw Records, and we ended up getting a deal with Universal, a label deal. And so he did get into the industry, but it came through me and my music. But every time I saw him in the club for years, he'd be like, "Man, I got that new album coming. I'm working on that album. And then we started hanging out every day, and I never saw him work on nothing. But everybody who he would meet, he would say the same thing to them. And I'm looking in my mind like, this, so we can't just keep talking and keep saying what we're about to do. We got to execute, y'all. You got to execute at all costs. You know what I'm saying? What you say, Sharon? Some of us wait too long for the perfect moment and get paralyzed by fear and use preparation as a way to mask fear. Bar. That's the realest thing ever. Y'all heard that on TikTok? Let me read it again. This is one of my Facebook people that's watching. They said some of us wait too long for the perfect moment and get paralyzed by fear and use preparation as a way to mask fear. Them words is so powerful. That's what happens. So we like, I'm getting ready, man, but really you scared to do it, right? So yeah. Anyway, we ain't gonna jump into that. We're gonna get into that tomorrow, hopefully. unless something else come up, you know what I'm saying, and got me on a whole nother topic, because I was supposed to talk about that today. But Yah knows best. There's no mistakes in the universe. Listen, make it a great day today. This is Monday. This is Monday. This is your perfect time to make your whole week what you wanted. See your whole week as amazing. See your whole week as it's going to be one of the best weeks you ever had. See it. Know that you're going to meet every person conducive to moving forward this week, and you accomplish every single thing you were meant to accomplish. It's Monday, and this is one of the best days of the week. It's a fresh start for you. So listen, watch your words today. Watch what you allow in your mind, and don't let anybody drop your energy. Don't let anybody drop your vibration. Remember, every time your vibration drops, you become a repellent to the things that you're waiting on. That's that. So listen, let's do some little things. I want to show y'all something before we hop off. We got our new merch in. Y'all see? We got our new custom merch in, man. What the heck? I don't know what that is. It must be toothpaste. I brush my teeth or whatever. Look at that. New merch. New merch. New merch. Look at that. Come on, man. We got the stuff, bro. New merch. Make America dream again. I don't endorse any political party. These hats are basically giving us a reminder to follow your dreams. Get after what you love, man. Look at this one. Bam, this mug hard. Y'all want some of this? DM me, man. Go to my website, CoreyCofield.com. Y'all can get this merch. We got our custom Do Not Disturb shirts. Look at the back. Look at the back. Do not disturb. Do not disturb, bro. Right? That's when you put your life on D&D, because sometimes you got to lock people out in order to get done what you need to do. Listen, got our new Do Not Disturb hoodies. Whatever color you see is the color on here. Look at this. All wrapped up, ready to go for y'all, man. CoreyCofield.com. What y'all got? You like orange with the green? This is a dope color. Look, hold on. What you want? We got the custom hoodies, man. Custom hoodies with the t-shirts, right? All shrink. This stuff is wrapped, man. Look at this. Quality stuff. And don't forget, bam, Follow Your Yellow Brick Road. My book is out right now. Go jump on the website and pick it up, y'all. You know, jump on the website and pick it up. This book is really amazing. Help you, man. So get that out. That's all we got today, y'all. We would thank y'all for the support. And one more thing, if you want to give monetarily to be able to help us film the stuff we want to film, you can use the Cash App, CTE Cash, Corey Thomas Edward Cash. That's not my name. I just use those names. Y'all know I'm Corey Cofield. But CTE Cash, you can help. You can whatever, $1, $2, 50 cents, whatever you want to do. That'll help us be able to get more merch. Oh, you want pink? When I say Evelyn, DM me. When I say I got pink, I got pink. I'm not playing. I got pink. You feel me? I got pink. Yeah, but listen, y'all feel like you want to support, because like I said, we shooting a lot of content, like the stuff we talked about today, and we shooting a lot of things that could help people change their lives, and we filming it. The stuff it ain't free to film. It's really expensive, right? But if you want to feel like that you want to help with that, then you can help us out. You can shoot us a Cash App, and all your funds will be used to be able to do that, to get more books, to be able to get the word out for people to dream again, to help people change their perspective, to help people get back to loving life again. That's my mission, y'all. That's my mission, to get people back to loving life again, where you know you were destined to be great, and everything in your life lines up according to how you were designed and built to operate, right? That's what we're doing, right? So yeah, that's it, y'all. Tonight, don't forget, tonight we'll be on Zoom. We'll be on Zoom in our 3rd week of Money is Our Friend. Money is our friend. And so y'all pop out. If you don't have the Zoom link, just DM me or DM me my moderator, Be Like Foundation, right? Go check her out too. The Be Like Foundation, raising money for kids with cancer, right? And doing a powerful work in the community, man. Y'all go check her out. It's worth it. I think tomorrow is her Giving Tuesday. I mean, she be saying, shoot $2, $3, man. It's a cup of coffee, right? And y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you. Be like Corey _Cofield. Run over there and do that for me. I appreciate it. Be like, put your contact stuff in the chat. Like I said, raising money for kids with leukemia. Everything we do is for a purpose, y'all. We're not just out here taking money or wasting people's time. You know what I'm saying? We really changing lives. We're really doing what it needs to do to help people win and be better. That's what we're doing, right? And so, yeah, man. I appreciate y'all. We had another amazing time. Another amazing time together, man. So, yeah. Appreciate y'all so much. Bam. Had to throw the Be Like Foundation in the chat. On all social media platforms, this lady is committed to helping kids with cancer, change their lives, and so let's make what we do worth it. Let's, a lot of us, we spend a lot of money on clothes and shoes and weed and all kind of stuff, drinks, if we take some time to put our money towards something that matters, you'll get it back 100-fold. I promise you will. So take some time, even on tomorrow, and participate in the Be Like Foundation, the Caleb Solomon Williams Be Like Foundation. Her son Caleb passed away 12 years ago on Father's Day, I believe, from cancer, right? And she's been on a mission ever since to help. And so, listen, tomorrow, let's pop out for her, man. Let's pop out for her. Tomorrow is Giving Tuesday. She tell me this name, and I'm just scared to pronounce it, bro, because I just feel like I know we don't walk in fear, y'all. Forgive my words. Lophanoma. And I know she finna put it in there with dashes, but I still jack it up, bro. Lymphoma. Be like, I'm sorry, but please. Lymphoma. She know I did my best, y'all. But just go to Be Like, DM her, man. Show up. Tomorrow's Giving Tuesday. It's Giving Tuesday. And so let's make ourselves, let's make it matter, y'all. Her stuff is in the chat, right? So just show up for her, okay? I know I will. I appreciate her. And I appreciate y'all. I'm trying to take a nap, but I doubt it. The day started. It's Monday. And lymphoma. Girl, the way you broke that down, she know how to do it, boy. She said, let me put this in Ebonics for this dude. It's lymphoma. Lymphoma. If I messed that up, bro. Did I get it right? I'm going to hang up as soon as you say yes. Lymphoma. That's the cancer that her son passed away from 12 years ago on Father's Day. I got it right. I love you, Be Like. I love your mission. I love your call. Love your heart. And y'all show some love to her as well. Okay? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for coming by the morning shift with Corey Cofield, where we shift your perspective to only see what you wish to experience. We here streaming every day except Sundays. Okay, 5:30 PST, 7:30 Eastern, and 8:30 Eastern. Yo, I jacked that. 5:30 PST, 7:30 Central, and 8:30 Eastern. Y'all day. Y'all have an amazing day. Make it a good day. Only see what you wish to experience. I love y'all. Peace out. Y'all day.